just left Highway 22 and we're hiking up to Phillips Pass where we'll start the Teton Crest Trail. Jedidiah Smith Wilderness. Alright, here we go. Let's crest them Tetons. Well, yesterday was a long day. We spent all day in town doing chores, running errands, and didn't end up leaving Jackson until 8 p.m. And while in the grocery store, Katie found a ride across the valley to the town of Wilson. Of course, Hopeful and I walked, which ended up being several hours in the dark. But it worked out well because Katie's ride offered to let us camp in his backyard, and that set us up real nice for entering the Tetons this morning. While walking across the valley out of Jackson last night, we took what looked like a shortcut. We eventually hit this gated road with a keypad, no privacy, and just then a truck flies up on the other side of the gate. And we assumed it was the landowner, but it was a truck full of drunk guys driving around some construction traffic. And they gave us a beer, and we're sitting there talking, and then the real landowner pulls up behind the other truck. And we both basically said, hey, we're taking shortcuts. But the landowner only let the truck pass. She said we had to walk around. Even after I explained we were only half a mile away from our destination and to walk around would take us an extra hour. So that really sucked, and we didn't get to bed until 1 a.m. Just crested Fox Creek Pass, and we'll be looking for a campsite here pretty soon on Death Canyon Shelf. Ready to Jedidiah? And now we're entering Alaska Basin. This area has come highly recommended. So let's have a look.
Run, Marmot, run! Yeah, that's right. Cut to the left. So graceful. Post Wind River Range depression. Yeah, this lake's pretty okay, I guess.
Okay, so Alaska Basin is pretty nice. I just wish there were a few more flowers. Just climbed up Hurricane Pass, and wow, first view of the Tetons up close. Just incredible.
Very nice for not
is why we're slow. Water be falling.
This is South Fork Cascade Canyon, and just amazing scenery today, right up there with some of the best on trail. And doing the Tetons was the main reason for doing this big alternate I'm on. So it's a really great feeling to be out here and just have a little sense of accomplishment. Just seeing my plan come together and knocking off this bucket list hike, really. This is Lake Solitude. Pretty ironic name given the popularity of it. So the actual Teton Crest Trail continues along the Paintbrush Divide Trail, but we don't want to go that way. So this is where we leave the trail and find our own way over to the west side of the divide and into Granite Basin.
So that's Solitude Lake, and last night we tried to go up over the very center of that basin above the snowfield. It was too steep and loose. It started raining, and now we're headed up this, which is so far looking better.
Fun to look at our route choices now.
Yeah, I know. I can't believe we were going to go up that.
We were gonna go up that.
And then walk that whole ridge line.
Yeah, that was our best option. I think we made a great decision.
I think so.
That was a great approach.
Wow, nothing like a landmark feature that dominates the skyline like the Tetons. Well, we're working our way around the south side of Little's Peak now, and there's a bit of a knife edge going on. This section has kind of been the crux of the Teton Crest route thus far. Some off-trail hiking, route finding, but lots of fun, stunning scenery, and some of my favorite moments on trail. I've said it before and I'll say it again, we rarely get to walk the edge like this, and that just makes moments like these so special. Looking ahead, I don't think Montana will have anything like this, maybe Glacier being the best shot at something of this magnitude. So you really do got to soak up every moment of this while I can. Well, that's Granite Basin down there, and we're back in the Jedidiah Smith Wilderness now. Basically, it's Teton National Park on the east side of the divide, Jedidiah on the west, and the Teton Crest route winds back and forth between both.
Yeah, the trail goes downhill from here.
So for the first couple of days, we thought this was the Jedidiah Smith Wilderness, not Jedidiah. And we already came up with all sorts of Jedidiah wordplays like time to do or Jebediah. Or maybe I should go on a Jebediah. And my favorite, I've got a Jebediah-bolical scheme up my sleeve. Yeah. And we as thru hikers, we basically have unlimited time on our hands to let our minds wander, so this is the crap we come up with to entertain ourselves. This is Dead Horse Pass, and you gotta wonder about some of the names out here. Maybe the horse died going up. It's like 1,200 feet elevation gain in a mile. And now we're following Bitch Creek. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. South Bitch Creek.
Yeah, this is some real zigzaggy shit. Let's day what, 122, and just hit mile 2,000 on some random no-name pass in the Tetons. So only 1,000 miles to go in like 37 days. So yeah, right on track. Rules don't apply to us, we're thru hikers.
Well, we're within striking distance of Flagg Ranch now, and I'm hoping we can make it tonight. If not, early morning tomorrow. We should pick up on a trail here pretty soon, and it looks like it should be easy walking the rest of the way according to the map. Just came down Moose Mountain and following this creek through Webb Canyon towards Jackson Lake. The map shows a trail here, but there's nothing. The riverbanks are steep, thick, and thorny. It's in one hell of a bushwhack, and sometimes it's just easier to walk in the river as long as you can before you lose feeling in your feet. Still looking for that elusive trail. We're right on top of it according to the map, but nothing.
Rich in raspberry, vitamin R. Chomp chomp.
just had a group of forest rangers pass us going up to a patrol cabin in Moose Basin where we just came from to study sheep populations and movements. They were asking about the trail ahead, and we're like, yeah, good luck with that. It was probably the toughest bushwhack of this whole hike so far. We're 9 or 10 miles still from Flagg Ranch, but it's easy hiking now, and we agreed to push to get there tonight instead of early morning. That way we can sleep in tomorrow and have a whole 0 day to relax. So we'll be hiking into the darkness tonight, but there's a chance of a hot meal at the general store if we hurry.